So legendary cards in Clash Royale will always hold a special place in my heart and burn a hole in my wallet. Because back in the day, we spent thousands trying to unlock them. But it's been about 3 years since I played, and there is now 18 legendary cards. So we're going to unlock and max them all, and then rank them from best to worst using my OG expertise. Let's get into it. So let's start with one of the OG cards, the Princess. Her and the Ice Wizard, the original too. Now, I have a ton of elite wild cards, like 300,000 already, so that's going to help. Not really have to spend a whole lot, because obviously we did these videos with the evolutions, the champions, so yeah, boom, 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 boom. First one, level 15, not bad. Now for the deck that I'm gonna use, how I'm mainly gonna find these decks is with Royale API. A lot of you suggested them for finding decks, so I'm gonna use that. Where is the Princess? I'm gonna look for one that doesn't have any other legendary cards because we're not really ranking them. Straight up bait here. I can't believe bait is still around after all these years being one of the most popular. But instead of this log here, we'll use the Barbarian Barrel. Now some decks, I'm not gonna be able to get around it. Like they're just gonna have a legendary card, but it's fine. But we're over 10k trophies and going for 15,000 right here. You can see up here. How it's going to work is we're going to play 3 battles with each card, specifically each legendary card, and then see how it feels and just rank them along all the other cards. And may the best card of my expertise win. Now bait, I am very familiar with. This has always been a very popular deck, and Princess has been a main component of that. It's just try and bait out the logs. If they don't have logs, you're golden. Trying to protect the Princess. Oh, Miner in the back. That's interesting. Little Princess chip damages in there. I don't think the Tesla's in range. Perfect. Trick Barrel. He does have a log. What the frick? That was his first log he dropped. Dude's baiting me. Since we know he doesn't have a log, we're gonna just try and punish him for that. It's an interesting Dark Prince jump right there. What the heck? Holy, look at these being annoying princesses. I should have did this earlier. Just laned it over there. I have 3 princesses down and you can't go. GG. Let's go. So the princess being annoying, especially with bait. Oh my god, 130 trophies. That still blows my mind up with this range here. Speaking of legendaries, unfortunate it didn't give me one that I needed. So I know I need the Phoenix. Oh no. Okay, well it's fine. That was actually a good pull though. It's pretty. I think it's pretty rare to get a legendary. I would think, right? But 3 more games. He caught me off guard. I was taking a note. It's bait versus bait. He's rocking a slightly different variation of bait though. We can still finesse. Oh, that's perfect. Princess again. That was close. I almost misplayed that princess. I should have just bar barreled it, bro. I had to save it for the skeleton barrel. Look at that. Princess keeping his distance. Kind of clutching up, I would say. Oh, this guy's name is Princess too. That actually works out. That's kind of cool. I didn't realize my Inferno Tower is only level 13 though, guys. I don't know why I'm not using my bar barrel, bro. I mean, we countered it, but okay, he poisoned, so we're gonna try and take care of this. He doesn't have a log, which is great. Look at that, dude. Just the annoyance of the princess. Just always constant, always there. I will not give out free skeleton damage. He's running bait and he doesn't have a barrel, bar barrel, or a log, which is so interesting. Okay, trick barrel. He's making an aggressive play here. Kind of worked out, I'm not gonna lie. But he keeps poisoning the things. Like, why? Okay, we just need that tower. Perfect. It's gonna be value. Perfect. And Princess on defenses now. Never mind, he keeps poisoning them, but it's not gonna be enough. Oh, that's bad. Never mind, it's good. 2-0 with bait. Princess looking strong. All right, we'll just throw on a Dark Goblin. Let's see what he's got. Okay, so he is rocking Golem bait. Trying to get the little chip damages. Oh, we might take this tower. Perfect. Start getting our princesses in the back. The Dark Goblins out. Last second, let's go. The princess defense, the princess annoying chip damage got us that win. That's a big win right there. 3-0. So what that means for ranking the princess? #1 spot, because it's the first card. Will it stay there? Most likely not, but we'll see. Now it's on to the Phoenix, who I only have at level 9. I've really not used this card at all, except for maybe back when I played 3 years ago, I unlocked it. But what I have to use is my legendary wild cards here. Dang. How many freaking wild cards it takes? 20? So this one, even though I don't have much experience with, I know what it obviously does. It drops the egg when it dies. So let's find a deck. Okay, so there seems to be a giant double prince one. I love princes. So it does involve this vine card, which literally just came out a little bit ago. But I don't have it max, so we'll just use Rage. Honestly, this is a really tough matchup for Mega Knight. I mean, I got that princess. This should be okay. He dropped every elixir he had, though, on that other lane, so... And we have Zap for those. Oh, I missed one. That's lame. This is not good, actually. Mega Knight going in. Will Phoenix kill the Musketeer, please? Revive it. Yes. Okay, so the revive was good. If it crosses lane... Ah, it didn't survive. So it revived, but it still died. I don't know. We might lose this one, even though it's pretty even right now. Oh, that's tower, though. Come on, right? Heck a freaking Mega Knight? This dude's a madman. Kite the giant. I mean, the P.E.K.K.A. with the giant. The Zap always leaves one, bro. Come on. Gonna take the tower, though. Honestly, I'm just gonna rage this. I take one hit. That's fine. We're gonna need it. Like, we need to save elixir where we can. How heavy this guy's deck is. I should be aggressive when he drops, but I don't want to get 3 crowned. Phoenix, I feel like I thought that Phoenix would, like, attack faster. Okay, we're gonna go in with this, actually. He's gonna drop the P.E.K.K.A. 1000%. Jeez, bro. We're just gonna rage. Fireball. I'm not gonna lie. First game, I'm not impressed by the Phoenix. I don't know why he gave the rolly eyes emote, bro. Your deck is so weird. Phoenix, first impressions, finally like playing with it. I mean, I played against it, obviously, but it kind of feels like lackluster. And I'm gonna be honest, I've never really been scared of that card. So I know that's probably giving some intuition away, but we won. Let's just try a giant Phoenix push. What can we do with this? Zap those for sure. Rage this up here. Wait, that Dagger Duchess might not kill that in time. Oh, barely in time. Holy crap. Okay, that was a good play by the Phoenix. Getting us some tower damage. Will it take this tower? Will it solo? Bro, it almost just soloed that tower. Thankfully, it was the Dagger Duchess, let's be real, but I could see where that at least is annoying. So we got some good action there seeing that. Oh, wow. The tower is looking pretty unhealthy now. Jeez. That was like most value I've seen ever. Holy crap. And the Phoenix on the defense. That legit might have just saved us the game. Okay, actually. Oh, I really needed it to kill that wizard, though. Dang, we gave it a good shot. Our first loss of the video. However, we did see like the Phoenix get some good action in there. It's just, it's like not scary. You know what I mean? Okay, wizard, I'm gonna go Phoenix opposite lane. Oh, jeez. Okay, this push actually might be a little deadly. It one-shot skeletons. I didn't know that. Oh, maybe they're under-leveled. It was almost tower. My giant is useless. Oh my god. Come on. Hit the tower. Phoenix alive. Oh gosh, we won that. Okay. Third game with the Phoenix. I'm not gonna lie. I would almost rather have a Mega Minion. I don't know. Definitely Princess is better. It's too hard to revive it and then like, I don't know, alone will just die or one shot from a wizard, whatever. But then it feels like it doesn't deal like crazy damage either. So it's below the Princess for now. I need to go get a haircut and I'll be right back. Does it even look like I got a haircut? Well, I did. Next up though, the Royal Ghost. Honestly, I'll go and say it. One of my favorite cards, but that's because I like Bridge Spam P.E.K.K.A. a lot. Jade likes it too. You heard that? I got level 65. Yeah, I'm looking for decks that are good and ranked on here. We got this deck right here. So Royal Ghost, when it came out, one of the most game-breaking cards we've ever had because it would just go invis. I'm gonna have to eat that princess damage. Unfortunately, you're seeing why. This is kind of like Bridge Spam in a way, but a little different. Obviously without the P.E.K.K.A., but it's just so nice how you have to drop something for the Royal Ghost to be able to like defend it. It's an annoying card, but I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, this is good. We have 2 evolutions up. Can's gonna take care of all of that. Evolution, Battle Ram. Actually, the other side we're gonna go. We're going all in. Royal Ghost. Gonna connect because it's invis. Great damage. I thought that tower was healthier than it was. That was a skill issue by me, not the Royal Ghost. The Royal Ghost was fine. Regardless of how much we win or lose today, though, this is going to be good training because I'm going to be pushing to 15,000 trophies trying for the first time after this video. So stay tuned for that. But trying all these different cards I normally wouldn't just use or one other battle deck. So it's good. And dude, we're seeing the princess so often. Jeez. Royal Ghost don't care though. Smacks it up, gets to the tower. Look at that. Okay, we go battle around other lane with the Royal Ghost. Oh, look at that push by the Royal Ghost too. Obviously, it kills splash damage. It's so good. And then now it's gonna go invis again before it hits again. Saves it a hit, get some damage done. Jeez. Oh gosh, that's not good though. It's just a menace, man, and I love this card. Oh, that would have been another tower, bro, if we needed it. Perfect defense. Let's go. Skeleton Barrel's not a horrible matchup versus Inferno, but I'm pretty sure we're facing another bait user, guys. Oh, he just wasted skeletons. Oh my gosh. If only I would have followed up with the Royal Ghost. That would have just ended his day. We'll clean up this Goblin Gang, though. She's for sure going to drop an Inferno, but that's fine. Look at that. Get in there. Let's go. We're both just lane dropping at this point. Jeez. All right. We went 2-1 with it. Game 1 was kind of my mistakes, but it's just an annoying card to deal with. It's good versus all the bait units. It can tank if needed. It's a very versatile card, and I love it. I'm giving it the #1 spot for now. Okay, well, I made a mistake. I played 3 games with this deck, but I didn't have the Inferno Dragon in the Inferno slot. So I feel like that's how I want to rank them. You can see we went 2-1, but going into the games now, that's why our trophy count's a little higher. I got to rank them with their evolutions because, like, in the future, for sure, there's going to be evolutions for all of the cards, right? So obviously not at this moment, but if the legendary now has the evolution, I'm gonna rank it as it with it because obviously it makes the card better. So we have the wizard up here with balloon freeze though. Holy crap, that's a lot. I might actually freeze this myself. A defensive freeze, showing him that I have it, but like, dude, the bro has minor. I cannot let that touch my tower. Inferno Dragon. Okay, let's talk about it. It's a good card. It's kind of situational though, because sometimes it doesn't do much. Like, say you're not facing a tank player, and it's kind of not like, say you're facing cycle, it's not a great card to use because it's pretty easy to deal with swarms and stuff. It does have counters. Back in the day it was a lot stronger because you really only had the counters were the Electro Wizard, and then they made zappies and some other things, but that's changed too. This is interesting drops. Holy crap. Don't have the freeze up. That's gonna connect. It's actually decent versus the balloon though, but he's gonna have wizard, or I don't need to take that. We're gonna take that tower, right? Evolved bats, bruh. I predicted wrong. Let's see if that Electro Dragon hits the tower. No, we're just going to do a lone balloon over there. Now here's where we're going to see Inferno Dragon charged up. He's not giving me this tower. I could freeze it, or I could use the tornado. I'm just going to tornado so we have more access. You saw it didn't get a crazy amount of value there, but the evolution did help. Melts it, keeps it raged, or keeps it infernoed. But it does have counters, and I do think sometimes it's situational. That's what I'll say for game #1. Like right here is going to be a tough one because they have the Electro Wizard, but it's a Mega Knight. So at least we have a tank where we can get a lot of value with the Inferno Dragon. And Kira basically need to melt this Mega Knight before it gets going. So he has Electro Wizard though. It's not on cycle. We got a big push. Inferno Dragon's charged up, so it should melt very quick. It's charged up. Keep it. Let's go. Oh. So it came in clutch there, kind of. You can see the Electro Wizard, you kind of have to play around it. Makes it tough. So it's like, I like it, and the evolution helps, but it has counters, and sometimes it's very situational. That Inferno Dragon might take that tower. It did take that tower. I'm about to lose this one. Dang, I messed the freeze up. As you can see, the Inferno Dragon, for that alone, tower takedown, even with the counters, it's so deadly sometimes. Trying to do this little sneaky balloon in here with the bowler tanking. Oh yeah. So that alone kind of encompasses the Inferno Dragon. It's like, it's annoying, has counters, but you can't leave it alone. Especially with the evolution, because it kind of negates getting zapped. So I'm going to say this. I'm going to put it in the number 2 spot for now. I still like the Royal Ghost better just because it's more annoying, but Inferno Dragon, I think, is better than the Princess and scarier, especially if you run into a lot of tanks. Next, we're going with the fan favorite, the Mega Knight. Now, usually I use the Prince as the tank in this deck. The double Princes, again, you're going to see it's my favorite deck type. And I already have the Mega Knight maxed, but I'm not using his evolution because sometimes like it doesn't pair well, knocking things backward with like the Princes in my mind. So, but it's been a solid card ever since it came out. I remember maxing it right when it came out. I spent a lot of money for him back when level 13, I think, was the max level. So, long time ago, spent a lot of legendary. Wait, no, is it super magical? I forget the chest names, honestly. It's been so long. But here we go. We're facing that Princess. Mega Knight, though, I will say, has lost some of its ability a little bit of being like dominant, because and it gets a little bit of a bad rep because like I remember like mid ladder was crazy for a long time, but I'm very confident with this deck here. So bait is always annoying, and Berserker is just a very good value 2 elixir card. So but if they're running bait straight up like with the Inferno Tower, the Mega Knight or P.E.K.K.A, whatever, when I'm rocking at the time, I usually don't drop it until double elixir, which is, it's solid. It's a very easy card to use, jumps around, it's very annoying, like it's gonna get value versus all this. Oh my, and it's like first paid pro, it's actually a really good matchup. So I know like a lot of maybe top level people hate on it. I still think it's a really good card, and it's really scary and really annoying and very frustrating to deal with. Oh, nice Princess. That's actually really good. The Knight's gonna connect. I do have the poison working on it and the firecracker, so it's all good. Bait versus Mega Knight, GG. And I think that's why it's so popular, because bait's a really popular deck. Mega Knight is really good into it because it shreds all of them. I like tanks, I'm not gonna lie. I like the P.E.K.K.A. Mega Knight, it's not my favorite card, but I think it's good, and I think it's why a lot of people use it, you know? It's also gonna get a lot of value on this drop right here. Bang. No arrows, go skeleton barrel. And the Mega Knight is tanking. Oh my gosh, we have a tower advantage for sure, level wise. Dude, that's almost like this is like 3 crown territory now. Jeez, so I just keep the pressure on. I haven't got a 3 crown yet. Oh my gosh, he's got freaking Scarmy. I think that's is that our first 3 crown of the video because of the Mega Knight? Saying something. Well, it was. We got a new arena. All right, we're facing bait once again. Once you're facing bait, I don't like dropping the heavy troop until double if I can. And we made it there because he's gonna have like a tower or something. Okay, good. He actually doesn't know I have the Mega Knight. So the next time I have an opportunity, like right now, I'm gonna drop it. And then we're gonna go with skeleton barrel. And he's panicking because he wasted his Inferno Tower. He does have a log though, so he's gonna get value with the log. Or not. He misplayed it because of the double drop of the skeleton barrel. See, that's why you don't drop your tank until later. Sometimes they forget and don't know what's up. And that was the power of the Mega Knight at the end. Literally turned the tide. For me, I'm actually going to put it number 2. I still like the Royal Ghost a little better. Doesn't even have an evolution yet, but it's just a solid overall around card. Any trophy level, it can work. So next up was the Magic Archer. But I had an oopsie. I wasn't maxed out. We maxed him out. This was the battle deck we used. We went 1 and 2 with it. And this last game basically sums up the episode with a Magic Archer. 1, it's hard to use and get value out of. 2, it was solid when it came out. It was using bridge spam a lot. It's like a cheesy card, or like one where it's like not consistent, I guess. Like you're really hoping to land some shots, pierce through things, and hit the tower. Other than that, there's like so many better air killer troop cards, and I just got really screwed there by wasting my barb barrel, so I lost that tower early. But like it's good, it's okay at killing swarms too. Like you'll see this dude literally drop his skeleton army right on top of my Magic Archer, and it can't even clear that. It doesn't matter. Like it's a very situational card, and it's like if it lines up perfectly where you can shoot through things, it can clutch up. Yes, you can see here I had to go in. 8 seconds left. Piggy's going in. Can they at least get that tower to keep it alive? No. I should have dropped the Magic Archer at the tower to maybe shoot, but it wasn't going to. I'm thinking and looking back at that because it never does. Whatever you want to hit the tower, it won't. So for that reason, I still like it better than the Phoenix though. My first impressions of the Phoenix and facing the Phoenix, I'm not impressed. This one, at least, I feel like can get some good play shooting through. So I'll give it the 5th spot. I think it is time for number 7, the Graveyard. We're basically on a graveyard shift right now, recording this, maxing it out. I'm very curious to see what people are using in ranked with this. All right, so this is the deck we found, and I was very surprised to see the Goblin Hut here. But Graveyard, when it gets an evolution, look out, because this is one of the only legendary cards that is actually a win condition on its own. And obviously, usually every deck, you need a win condition. So the Graveyard being one in itself, I'll tell you a little secret. It's already top tier, and I already know it's a great card. Now, this Goblin Hut definitely got a rework since the last time I've ever seen it. I don't know if it's good. Well, obviously, if it's in the rank someone's using it, it's got to be good, right? But nice defense on the Mega Knight, though. We have an Elixir lead, so I'll go in, and then I'm going to actually poison. I mean, that was pretty good defense. I'm not going to lie there. I can tell this is going to be a very, very annoying down to the wire game. Panic dropped, but it worked out. Good value there on the poison. I almost lost that. I thought I had it in the bag and I should have just poisoned, but we're playing defense. That one was tough. Well, you can see the grave. I think it was more the poison, but the Graveyard put a lot of pressure on him. Wait, so the Goblin Hut doesn't drop any skeletons unless there's people there? That is so lame. Well, actually not, probably because it was broken, but I didn't know that. We have a good Graveyard going in the other lane. Might be it. He could have fireballed me, but he couldn't cycle fast enough. See, it just clutches in. Like, I was getting cooked the whole game. One good Graveyard on the top, right? Golden. My Graveyard will beat his Royal Giant. Or not. So close. I thought it would ramp up faster, but he zapped. Okay. Either way, it's a win condition. I may not be the best with it. I still know its value, and there's still some decks I like with it a lot. I just trying to keep it where I'm only using that legendary card, right? Therefore, and I know a lot of pros use it. This is going to take the #1 spot. Graveyard is win condition, one of the only legendary card win conditions. Number 8, we're going with Sparky. And for the first time, we're actually low on elite wildcards. What that means is if we go over to the store, we got a lot we can gem right here. However, like at the top, I'm using the Supercell store. So I spent $100. Again, those using code BT1 helps me make these videos. I really appreciate it, but we got some emotes here. But there you go, the elite wild cards. This is the main boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, max inventory full, lucky drops. Speaking of the magic archer, I hate you. Phoenix, I hate you. So there we go. Sparky upgraded. And this is the deck we found. Giant Skelly. It's kind of like all or nothing. But Sparky is like, it's either you have the counter or you don't. It's similar to the, I'd say, Electro Dragon in that sense. But nowadays there's a lot more counters to it. Again, it was so good when it first came out. It was so annoying to face. You had Zap and Ewez and then Lightning. Those are kind of your options. But nowadays there's a lot more. Oh, that Firecracker is actually going to be so deadly versus us. That's really unfortunate. I'm just going to have to really hope that he has nothing. I'm gonna eat that actually. Nothing for our Sparky. I mean, he has a mini P.E.K.K.A, but let's see it. It's like bait Sparky essentially. Oh, jeez. Well, let's hope we have nothing for this army. Didn't get all of them. Well, he has Skeleton Army too. Okay. We're actually gonna drop a Tesla right here, so he can't scar me it. Oh. Oh. Connect. It didn't connect, and that was my whole strategy. Not good. Clone. Oh, dude. Like games like that, when you have nothing to do with Sparky, it's tough. Sometimes it's just hard counters completely. So it's like, sometimes it's really good, sometimes it's really bad. Oh no, and a Mother Witch. Might as well have Rocket or the Electro Wizard that completely shuts it down. No, we failed. I even failed the clone. Oh my gosh. If I get that clone off, we win. That's just the inexperience with the deck. I'm not gonna lie. Clone came in huge right there, actually. And it's still gonna be loaded, so I have this. He's gonna log, but nah, never mind. Allow me to kill the Mega Knight. It's like high DPS. It's high risk, high reward. That's literally always how the Sparky has been. And like whether you have the counter or you don't. This time I'm not missing my clone. It might have actually pushed it out of range. Basically did, I'm not gonna lie. Let's freaking go. Sparky finally got our win. Well, it's like boom or bust, hit or miss, and there's decent counters to it. But if you don't have a counter to it, it's the scariest card in the world. For that reason, I'll put it in the 6th spot. Number 9 here, we are going to use the log. This was added to the game to counter all of those bait decks. And it's still, to this day, is literally the only spell legendary card. So we'll go in with this Hog Rider deck right here. Hog Miner, get that to level 14. But like, this is a staple card in so many decks. One of the most versatile cards. Obviously, there's like been new inventions like the Barbarian Barrel. Before it was like Log or Zap, which right now I actually wish I had Zap. I'm not gonna lie. I ranked Sparky low, and I wonder if it's gonna be coming to punish me. Jeez, I don't know if I have a great counter to this, guys. I needed that to kill that. All things considered, I have a tower. Not the end of the world. That was a tough matchup. The log, look at this. It's still good. Okay, we have life. Not much, but we have life. I got destroyed by the furnace. Could this be the first game I lose all 3? Making bad sense of the log? Honestly, you guys know the log, great card, super versatile, used in so many decks in Clash Royale. One of the best counters to Goblin Barrel, bait decks, and there's so many bait decks depending on which trophy range you're around. Me being 2-0 or 0-2, we just chalk it up to, the enemy just got lucky. They got our counters. Obviously, the range we're at, people know what they're doing. 12,000 trophies. I've never been up here. This is my first time here. Using a deck that I've never played, really. But that's no excuse. Because now we log it out. Kill that princess. Value. Oh, whoa. That was what was he doing, man? Look at this firecracker value. Yes, please. We saw it. The log got value. It stopped some damage. It did okay. It's versatile. I did get some losses this round, but still, it's a good card. A lot of people use it. Therefore, I'm ranking it number 2. Number 10, we are going with the Night Witch. When she first came out, not game breaking, but really solid for a specific deck. I'll show you. These cards, it's the Golem, okay? The Golem, Night Witch have been a combo since the Night Witch came out. And I know like the E-Golem, it's used in that as well. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness elite barbarians aren't as fast as they once were. I'm gonna get cooked here. I have nothing. Wasted a lot of elixir on that. Holy crap. 2, 5, 9, 13 elixir for 6. Well, 10 because there was a freeze. Gosh, dude, my golem is not going to be ready for the time when it lands. Oh, but basically the Night Witch, I'd say, is like a one-trick pony. Drop huge tank, put Night Witch behind. It's mainly the bats. Aside from that, like, I feel like she got power crept a little bit, especially what I've been seeing. You don't really see her in any. I've never seen her really in any other decks. Interesting to use Skarmy on Electro Dragon. I mean, it worked out. He's gonna drop his E. Oh, well, what is this dude doing, bro? I was gonna drop his E-barbs, but he's got a really heavy deck. He's got barbs, Mega Knight, still an Inferno? Bro, come on now. I don't want to drop my Night Witch because it kind of gives it away. Like, there's literally two options that people really use it in. I'm gonna go for it. I don't even care. Be aggressive with the goal. Oh my gosh. Was not expecting an Inferno tower, bro. Oh, at least I have Inferno Dragon up. Never mind. The bright news, double elixir, we have a shot. All right, we're dropping Golem in the back. We'll be able to push in double elixir by the time he's like progressed far enough along. On the break, that's gonna all explode. This is fine. We got mini P.E.K.K.A going in, no, or not. This is where the bats from the Night Witch would have been amazing. That's the play. Come on, that's it. You just stuff a bunch of crap on the golem and go. No way. I don't get freaking firecracker cheese. No way. No way, no. Oh, my soul. Yeah, Night Witch of one with Trick Pony. She's fine in the tank decks, but Overall, just like very situational. I'd rank her 9th, second from last. So I still don't like the Phoenix. Card number 11, we're going with the Electro Wizard. This one is also one of my favorite legendaries. I know I have a lot of favorite legendaries. When I say all-time favorite cards, it maybe wouldn't be there, but for legendaries, I like it because it was an early one. And again, like I said, it's one of the only counters easily to Infernos, Sparkies, and all that. The maximum amount gives them a little more damage, gets some more spawn damage, and a little bit more hit points. So we're gonna go with this deck right here, getting the use of my favorite card, P.E.K.K.A. Okay, back in the day, I think the Electro Wizard was one of the best cards. Again, the zap. Hopefully this activates King Tower. Let's go. It's got the zap. It just helped you with big tank pushes, and I think that's why I like it a lot. And it's still like there's a lot of swarm things going around. Oh god, that's actually not good. I'm actually gonna try and drag it over here. We made it work. Go all in. All right, so you're gonna see this is a deck I'm much more comfortable with. Not gonna lie, usually instead of the Hog Rider though, I'm using Ram Rider, but again, we want to keep the one legendary in there. But the Electro Wizard, it'll get there. It'll make some good plays for us. We just gotta wait till double elixir because this is a heavy deck. Electro Wizard, Hog, and then I like it because the Electro Wizard hits the tower and it'll swap to the Hog now. It's all good, bro. We are lined up, locked, and loaded here. And there we go. No, I just feel like it's necessary because if you run into Inferno Tower or any of the other things, if you're not running any other Inferno stuns, it's needed. And it's a versatile card. I will say it's used in a lot of my decks that I run, but I'm for sure like maybe not a top player to know. So for me, it's a good card and I like it a lot. Oh, I really had to lock in this game. Holy crap. It was just E-Barb spam, bro. Well, Electro Wizard came in clutch there. That was a cool interaction. The Boss Bandit and Goblin Knight kind of counter each other out. This is not a cool interaction. Great defense, huh, Electro Wizard? Just kidding. That was just an advantage of Elixir right there that I had nothing for. Well, we went 2-1. I just got an unfortunate start where I didn't defend well, but it doesn't change the fact that I like the Electro Wizard a lot. You didn't see any really great plays for there countering me with the Inferno Dragon. I'm gonna be honest, that's what it's for. It's more defensive card. Not gonna make crazy splash plays or take towers, but it's solid. So for now, I'd put it in the 6th spot just above the Princess. Next up, we're sticking with the Wizard and going with the Ice Wizard. One of those OG cards that's actually got a little reworked since its original design, where when you drop it, it has the slow effect now. But we're gonna go with a Golem again. I want to get a Golem win, bro. But this one, how I said Electro Wizard is really good on defense, the Ice Wizard might be even better than that now. Wait. Oh, last second. I could just lightning, but I went for the defense. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Because I was taking notes. But the Ice Wizard, honestly, when it first came out, it was actually a really bad card, and I think it was a bad card for a long time. But nowadays, you see it so much more, and its defensive prowess, like, even with the slow, it's helped it a lot. Okay, game 2. I should have paid attention at the start, because I'm taking notes for this video like that, and I need to not do that. Oh, jeez. Victory will be ours. Dude, that freaking Golden Knight just clutched up so much for us. We were down, bro. And now we're not. Like, too much value to ignore, honestly. Let's frickin' go. Such a comeback. Ice Wizard helped out there, but you can see we even overcame an Inferno Dragon without the Electro Wizard, even though I kind of wish I had it at the moment. But I think like graveyard decks and balloon decks, Ice Wizard's more used, or defensive decks like Siege, so it has a little more uses than the Electro Wizard. So for that reason, I'm actually going to put him in the 3 spot. Even though I don't like the Siege decks, I see it a lot and it's so annoying. Next up, number 13th card is the Fisherman. Now this card, I don't remember exactly when it came out. I think it was still around the time. I just never been a card I've been wowed by. And this is the deck we're going to go with. P.E.K.K.A. Goblin Machine. And partly I see like the reason why is because like it's a higher skill cap card, so it's tough for me to get its true potential and value. A little late on the drop, but I just totally messed that up. You should be able to activate the King Tower. That has nothing to do with the Fisherman. So that game, I dragged the P.E.K.K.A right to him, and he one-shotted him basically. See what I mean by it's a higher skill cup card, and you have to know precisely what you want to do with it. And for me, that's why it's probably gonna be a lower ranked card, because it's got a lot of interactions that I don't know how the proper way to deal with it is, honestly. But I will say, it's still unique, and it still can make some good plays. I guess another thing is it was used a lot back in the day with the Royal Giant. I feel like it still is. Here we trying Fisherman here. They can't stop this. No, 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 no. Fisherman locked onto the tower. He actually came in really pivotal on this push. Let's go. Fisherman in there. So we'll say it was nice latching on and bringing someone close, but we might be facing a lava hound, guys. And I have like no air counters. I'm gonna rank this one quite low because, again, I'm not the best with it. Honestly, I'd put it in the 10th spot. All right, next, we are going to use a brand new card that I unlocked in my 3-year coming back video and only used it then. It's the Spirit Empress. Very unique card. Depending on the elixir, she's 3 elixir. She's a little, I don't know, knight unit, and then she's in the air. We don't see her that often. I just don't know if it's because maybe people don't have her maxed out. So we're gonna go with another tank that I haven't used in a very long time, the Electro Giant. It's the most unique legendary we have because it's 6 elixir. It's an air troop, and then at 3 elixir it's a ground troop. Oh, I thought it was going to be a ground troop. What the heck? When I dropped it, it was at 3 elixir and a ground troop, but now it just turned into an air troop, and I wasted a lot of elixir. That's very unfortunate. And our dagger duchess ain't doing much right now. There we go. Honestly, I don't like this tower troop. I don't know why I have it on. He's waiting for his pack. Okay, we wanted to see the ground unit this time. I mean, it was, oh, that's value. This could be tower though. Nice. Okay, I want to see the air variant. Does it do splash damage? That's my main question. Survives fireball. Okay, but it's 6 elixir. Being vine spelled, bro. I like the versatility, but sometimes it confuses my brain, but that's because I barely played this card. Okay, it's not splash damage. It's air. I mean, single target, but in the air, but it's still like got a decent range. Still hits pretty hard. You know, it's pretty freaking tanky. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that game, it felt a little clunky. Okay, it's a pretty hard-hitting card, but the single target shots, I don't know. It feels okay. Like, it doesn't feel bad. Last second win, holy crap. Okay, I liked it there a lot, actually. So I feel like some matchups it's really good, some it's really bad. Obviously, that's very low playtime. It doesn't feel like absurdly broken. It feels balanced, honestly. Part of me wants to like put it right under the Inferno Dragon, but I feel like the Electro Wizard and Princess are more versatile because sometimes that 6 elixir cost will hurt you when you want it to be a ground unit. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it just above the Sparky. I can't put it above the Princess because it's used so much. Number 15, the Mother Witch. This card, sometimes you love it and sometimes you hate it, and sometimes it's useless, but hit points go up, ranged, and the cursed hog level goes to 16 at level 15. Deck we're rocking. So like, it's actually a good matchup versus the witch, but it's probably at the bottom of my deck. I will say right away from the Mother Witch, what I meant by sometimes you love it, sometimes you hate it. If you're using Swarm, you probably hate it. If you're facing Swarm, you probably love it. I feel like it's more like a counter card though. Like if you're facing graveyards, Skarmies all the time, then I would feel like that's the time you'd want to use this card. Or it's really good maybe if you're in a tournament, let's say like pro high level plays or counters. You can see it turns it into the Royal Piggies. Look at all those pigs going in though now, jeez. So it's like if you don't have a good matchup though, it's over. But we have a good matchup for this one. So that time it worked out. It's like almost like a boomer bust card. Oh, elixir. This might not be a good matchup though. There's probably no Swarm in this guy's deck. Oh, the witch though. Okay, that makes it serviceable. No Swarm? A lot of Swarm. Okay, we almost took 2 towers, but we have to make sure we don't get freaking 3 crowned. Alright, we just kind of overwhelmed them there. The piggies game of clutch actually had a lot of Swarm. So you're not seeing the downsides of the Mother Witch yet. It's a pretty big push-up coming here though. Okay, we went 3-0 with the Mother Witch. Honestly, there are matchups though where it doesn't do a whole lot. But if you're facing a lot of bait, facing a lot of graveyards, facing a lot of other things, you're gonna see it shine. But sometimes it just does absolutely nothing and it just gets hard countered. So for that reason, I'm gonna put it right below the Princess again. Now we're on to the Bandit. We actually need to get more wild cards. We're close, but this is the deck I came in, we found from Royal IPI. I decided to switch out the Hog Rider, but we still have the shop here. The first time I did this this, guys, I've spent all these offers in the shop, okay? So now let's buy all this. That's $56 added to the counter because we're gonna gem all these. But if you're gemming, whether in the Supercell store or in the game, scroll to the bottom, put creator code BT1. It helps me support the channel, make these videos. All of my creator code money goes for videos like this. But I'm not gonna lie, I thought I was gonna have to gem a little more, but let's go. There we go, back up to 400k and Bandit maxed. More damage and hit points, obviously. So the Bandit, good card. Like, it's a dash card. We're actually using the other Bandit, the boss Bandit, with it. The downside to the Bandit is it's actually like you can drop it quick and it'll retarget and like dash to that. Kind of like the Mega Knight when it jumps. Oh, we're facing that Mother Witch right now. Oh, geez. I think I don't have too many like swarm cards, so it's kind of fine. I mean, he got a little bit of damage there, but nothing crazy. So we'll see what he has. Seems like no building, so I'm okay. Actually, he has that. That's fine. A whole lot of damage. Value. So you're getting the double action of the bandits. The bandit dash itself is really strong. Like, look at the value the boss bandit get. And sometimes the normal bandit will be like that. And again, it's like in bridge spam, a deck I played all the time. So I really do like the bandit. It's 3 elixir. It's annoying, solid card to deal with. And we might have gotten our first rage quit of the video or give up. So good start. Yeah, next game here, regular boss bandit's going in, trying to protect her. The nice thing about bandit and boss bandit's dashes, the bandit can dash into the prince and it'll negate that attack, or dark prince, which is really nice. He's gonna Mega Knight 100%. That was cool. We got 2 dashes for 1 because of the ability and the knockback. That actually countered it. That's fine. I'm not gonna lie, I actually like this deck. Oh, the dashes, they're strong and we like it. The pig push, jeez. So we lost the last game. I didn't get much bandit value. There was really nothing to hit. It's a good card. It does have its counters. I feel like the boss bandit is a much better thing because you can keep getting value with it. But it's 3 elixir. I feel like it's a great cycle card. And I personally like it. So I'm going to give it the 8th spot. Might be a little high, but personally, I think it's a fun card. Now we have the Lava Hound. Is another one of the only other win conditions. There is one other one, which we'll talk about probably after this card. I'll do it. But the Lava Hound, I feel like it was stronger in the earlier days. There's a lot more air counters than... Actually, I like this deck. We'll change this one. This is the deck we're going with. There's a standard Lava Hound. I actually don't have a balloon in here. It's fine. But like when you're facing Lava Hound, it's like either you have air counters or you don't. I'm just going to do a very late drop of the Flying Machine. But yeah, the Lava Hound itself, not like the greatest card for taking a tower as one of the win conditions, but it's a basically Sky Golem. Just think of it like that. And if you don't have air counters, good night, honestly. We have 2 Lava Hounds on the board. He's got nothing air troops to defend this, really. He's got a snowball, bro, and his cannon. So, like, that's the power of the Lava Hound in air. It's like basically selling out for the air, hoping that they don't have an air counter, which in this case, they did not. Now, this game might be a little tougher. He's got the air counters. At least I'm seeing one, the Firecracker and the Furnace. That's too well right there. I think we're getting incredibly lucky. We're facing Hog Cycle, 2.6 cycle, I'm pretty sure. So that means in reality, he's not really going to have a whole lot to defend this besides cycling to the Musketeer. Oh my, that's a lot of value right there. Get over here, the Valkyrie, NATOing everything. Double Lava Hounds on the board. Honestly, we had 3 great matchups, and you're seeing when they don't have like proficient air counters or they're like 2.6 cycles, so hard to deal with all air. It'd be really good. It just dominates. So you can just go on crazy feats, crazy win streaks. And it's a win condition. We value the win conditions, but it does have counters. Like it can get crapped on. So I'm going to put it in the 7th spot. On to the Lumberjack. Love it because it has the beard. Got an evolution recently, so it makes it better. More damage, obviously, hit points and everything. But it's used heavily in balloon decks, always has, as well as Graveyard has been using it too. And Golem. Can't forget about that. So here's the deck we're going to use. Balloon. Not Graveyard. You could use a Graveyard if you want, but let's get it. So we're facing a Golem deck. That Night Witch gives it away. But the thing about why the Lumberjack got a little better too is ever since the Rage, deals a little damage on drop. I feel like it's really good. Hey, he's going for the home run. He's going for the 3 crown. Lumberjack took the tower because it's annoying, but I don't know what kind of spells he has. He might have lightning. That would suck. He has tornado as well. We might get 3 crowned. We'll play to live. I think he overcommitted a little bit. Let's go. The Lumberjack press was there. We're at the party beach, so we're rising in the trophies with all these different decks we're using too. Dude, we're close to the 15,000. Let's go. And I feel like that's good for not really playing the whole lot the last 3 years. Just recently, I'll take it. Oh geez, I was not paying attention here. Dang. Kind of interesting that you stay in the arenas now. Like you can't drop. Guess that's what rank's for. Okay, that was a good phrase. Take balloon hits all day. Let's go in solo balloon again. I guess you just let it go. Check this. Lumberjack can easily just solo a tower left alone. It was close enough. He was getting shot by the king tower. But yeah, I think this guy gave up. Chopped away to victory. Honestly, it's a good card. It's very scary too when it gets to your tower, especially if the evolutions being used. I'm gonna rank it in the 8th spot. I did it again. It's number 19, Ram Rider, but I didn't record the first 2 battles. We got hard counter to game 1. Game 2, domination versus expo user, and they rage quit. This is the deck we're using. Ram Rider. It's a good card. It's another one of the win conditions. I'll show the last battle here. And a lot of times it's better than the Hog Rider because you can use it defensively. You can use it obviously offensively when it charges. It has the boomerang slow, so dropping like little skeletons isn't gonna do anything to it because it can stop it. Oh my gosh, that Mega Knight's gonna do stuff to me though. But it is a higher skill cap, I'd say, to make the most value out of the boomerang and the slow, but it's not like terribly difficult. I'm actually gonna be a little aggressive here. So the boomerang will actually kill that Electro Wizard, which is nice. We're usually like battle rams, hog riders. They're not gonna be able to kill that at all. So I'm actually gonna arrow this. Hopefully he doesn't have like Goblin Barrel or something. As I say that, he does. It's okay, we got the skeleton army. So the first game, dude, I got Vine Spelled. That wasn't recording. I got Vine Spelled, Goblin Cursed. It was a legit slaughter. I had nothing I could do. That's probably how this guy feels right now. And it being win condition, you guys know I like the win conditions, legendaries. So I'm gonna rank this one. I'm putting the 6th spot. Well, none, there were 2 left, and we're going with the miner next. This guy, pretty OG as well. Molt came up with the design of him, and it's still a good card. We're using a lot of balloons at the end here, but miner, it's another one of those like higher skill cap cards to get great value out of it, and a lot of times miner cycle and playing defensively can work. I think it's getting a little harder with how like fast paced the evolutions and stuff the game is. That's what I've been seeing, especially like when you see pros play. Like a lot of time it always used to be like miner cycle, chip this, chip that, and it was, I'm not gonna lie, it's quite frankly it's quite boring. So but I think how much longer is that gonna be, I'm not sure. Mighty miner gonna hurt, but it's not gonna take my tower. I'm in the best spot. I might have to use the miner, reverse the mortar. Where all these siege people coming from, bro? From like 10,000 to 13,000, it was fine, and now they're coming out of the woodworks. But it's good for chip. Miner chip, very popular deck. I don't necessarily always use it like that, but it's a solid card, and hopefully we can get some good plays with it. It's just annoying versus siege players, bro. Okay, that balloon just soloed. I think this guy might have been lagging or something because he just let a full balloon push going, and I'm minering to take care of that firecracker. I think we got lucky. All right, let's hope we're not facing a siege deck again, because I feel like they're boring for you guys to watch, and they're very annoying to face. Almost 3 drops with the balloon. We have like a little cheap push going, so let the miner tank, so he has to deal with the musketeer now, or he plays it wrong and we get a little bit of chip damage, tower damage in there. Great, real good actually. So now we really can just cycle, but that's why I like the miner. Like it forces them to have to deal with some units that normally they wouldn't have to if they're low HP. Like the tower could just take them. Oh my gosh. Holy. He's gonna cycle the arrows faster than me. I think I threw there. I misplayed, but the miner is still effective. The power of the Ram Rider completely shut down my balloon. See on defense? So I love the miner. It's a great card. It's just, it's not as effective as it once was, like at playing defense, because I think the devs said they wanted to get away from that, but still great. Didn't see it a whole lot here. Sorry. I feel like the games are actually getting really tough up here for my level, but it's a great card. I think I would put it 7th. It just feels right. Now last, and potentially least, you can see all of the legendaries maxed now. That's cool. This is the Goblin Machine. This one's new to me at least, but I know it fires at air or towers once it's locked on, and it can be annoying. So this is like the annoying kind of deck that I would say is going around that pairs well with these kind of 3 guys. However, I haven't really used it yet. And I'm looking at not as a deck as a whole, but as the card itself as well. You can lock onto that firecracker because it's in the range. I should have arrowed it, but we got shut down. So you can see the bomb going off. That's where it's solid and annoying. We can kill that Ice Wizard though. He's slowing me down like crazy. Dang. You can see the Goblin Machine getting completely shut down, bro. Props to this Royal Giant player. He completely locked me down. And the Goblin Machine did absolutely nothing. He never gave it value with the shooting bombs because he kept his distance, and fair play. Oh my gosh, we almost clutched that. No. Oh, 65. 2 losses in a row with this deck. So the Goblin Machine, I'm not gonna lie, like I haven't been super impressed with it just yet. Like people have been keeping their distance, keeping their range. I mean, yeah, it's locked there. Finally it locked onto the tower. It only took 20 years to actually get it to work. Oh, that's crazy. Okay. So aside from this deck, though, I'm not going to lie. I don't see the Goblin Machine that often in the meta, at least for where I'm at. I have never played ranked, so I wouldn't know. But like, why does it lock on there, but it didn't lock on when it was fighting things before? It locks onto the princess there. There's some value. It's a solid card, it seems like. It's tough to always seem like you're getting crazy value with it, and that's going to be a nice little Goblin Curse there. Oh, we won. Finally. But the Goblin Machine doesn't like wow me, honestly. It seems fine. I could be wrong, but it's so new. Like I've rarely used it. So like sometimes it just doesn't lock on. And then I feel like that's where the value is. Like there when they're dropping behind, but they were keeping their distance perfectly. It seemed like we're shooting the wizard earlier. So I see the value in the rocket. I think it's middle of the pack. I'd throw it in the 11th spot. But this is my final list right here. Let me know if you guys would make any changes or swaps. Obviously some of the cards are really new to me. So I need a little more experience, but those are first impressions. But let me know how you'd rank them. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys later.